Welcome to Intelle Learn, your ultimate source for learning. So our today's video is going to be about multi-level inheritance, which is a type of inheritance in C++ programming. If you haven't watched my previous video about what is inheritance, make sure to watch it. So our today's topic is multi-level inheritance. In this video, we are going to cover the topics like what is the definition of the inheritance, what is the syntax of inheritance, that is multi-level inheritance, and what is the example of multi-level inheritance. So let's begin. So what is the definition of a multi-level inheritance? Multi-level inheritance in simple terms, it is nothing but derived 2 class inherits the properties of derived 1 class, and derived 1 class inherits the properties of the parent class. We can think about child inheriting the properties of the another child. Example, grandfather, father and grandson. That is nothing but a son itself. Son inherits the properties of a father and father inherits the properties of the grandfather. This is nothing but multi-inheritance. That is multi-level inheritance. Let's move on with the syntax of the multi-level inheritance. As we can see here, this is the syntax of the multi-level inheritance. First one is the parent class. Next one is the child 1 class, which inherits the properties of the parent class. Next one is the child 2 class, which inherits the properties of the child 1 class. As we all know, in inheritance, we will create one object which can access all the other classes. In single inheritance, what we learnt, we create an object of the child class which inherits the properties of the child as well as the parent class. In multi-level inheritance, what is going to happen? In multi-level inheritance, we are going to create the object of the child 2 class which will inherit the properties of the child 2 class as well as child 1 class as well as parent class. In simple words, with the help of the child 2 class object, we can easily access the child 1 class data members and member functions as well as parent class data members and member functions. So let's move on with the example. So let's start with the example. Let's create a class named as animal. As we all know, animal can eat, so we will create a function eat in which we will write animal eats food. So this is the first function which first parent class which we have created. Now we are creating a child 1 class known as dog. As we all know, dog inherits the properties of the animal, so we will write public animal. As we all know, dog can bark, so we will create a function named as bark. Cout, dog can bark. So this is the child 1 class which we have successfully created. Now we are going to create another class named as puppy, which inherits the properties of the dog class as well as animal class. So it will inherit the properties of the dog class. Now in puppy class, we will create a function named as weep. So what do you mean by weep? As we all know, puppies cry softly, so it is known as weep. So we will create a function named as weeps. Puppy weeps. So we have successfully created here a multi-level inheritance where the puppy class inherits the properties of the dog class inherits the properties of the animal class, and animal class is nothing but the parent class. Animal class is a parent class, dog class is the child 1 class, puppy is the child 2 class. As we all know, child 2 class inherits the properties of the child 1 class, and child 1 class inherits the properties of the parent class. That is, derived 2 inherits the properties of the derived 1 class, and derived 1 class inherits the properties of the main class. As we all know, as we create the object of the child2 class, that is puppy p1, let's say puppy p, what will happen? With the help of the child2 class object, we can access weeps function from the child2 class, bark function from the child1 class, and eat function of the parent class with the help of the member operator, that is p.weeps. Let's do one thing, let's go from up to down. p.eat, as we all know animal eats food. p.bark, as we all know dog barks, and as we all know puppy weeps. Okay, so with the help of the single object, that is p object of the class puppy, we have easily accessed the member functions of the dog class and the animal class. This is the use of multi-level inheritance. So output is in front of you. So you can think of parent as like grandparent, parent, children. So this goes from here. You can think of a parent class as the most basic one, which consists of basic things like, as we all know, animals eat. So that's why we have created an animal class which can eat. Then comes the dog. So there are multiple animals like dog, cat. So we can create the parent, and as we all know about children's, so we have created about. So this is all about multi-level inheritance. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more programming videos. Thank you.